Can you hear me? Nope, no. It is working? Okay. So we are going to live stream it. So this is being live streamed. So those people near and far could, just join us and see and not have to jeopardize traveling across the roads if need be. There are seats here. You are allowed to sit if you'd like to. We are going to open this up with the one and only former chief, James Moorhead, who is going to come and give remarks, opening remarks, and also some introductions. And in keeping with the way Lieutenant Josh Lee wants it, we are going to keep this short and sweet, yet memorable.
Good afternoon, everybody. I think it's appropriate that we all start out with the Pledge of Allegiance. So if we could all stand. I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I just want to say thank you for all the law enforcement partners that showed up today. I see an awful lot of retired Westchester officers that attended as well. That means a lot to Josh, I know. So congratulations today. It's going to be an awesome day for you. I also would like to recognize there's a host of police chiefs from around Chester County that are here. One of the biggest is our former chief, Scott Bond, director of the Pennsylvania Chiefs of Police Association, in attendance today. Members of Borough Council, Brian Travis. I saw Patrick McCoy. Did anybody else slip in? Okay, great. I also see some members of civil service here today. Reese Davis and Troy Chapman are in the back. Thank you for all your hard work. Outstanding. Sean Metrick, our borough manager, is here. And if I missed anybody, I apologize. But it's just great to see such a huge outpouring for Josh and his big day today. Also, Josh is joined today by his wife, Brenda, his children, Scarlett and Miles, his mother, Ellen, and Josh, I know your dad's here today too. So, yeah, absolutely. And also, Josh's in-laws are here, Sonia and Charles. So, welcome. And just like the mayor said, let's get this show on the road.
So I would also like to note some of the chiefs that are here. Chief Lee Benson, Chief Jim Moorhead, Chief Sam Iacono, Chief Michael Carroll, and Chief Michael Beatty, along with Chief Brenda Bernard. So thank you all for being here today as we begin these ceremonies. And thank you to Josh's family, as Chief Moorhead has already said, to his wife and his mother and his in-laws and all of his family here who join him, and his charming children. And it is his children who will be holding the Bible for him today, Scarlett and Miles. And we are going to begin with our swearing-in ceremony. How about a few right here? Mm-hmm. You're going to state your name. Say it. Yeah, stop. Okay. So I
Joshua Lee,
do solemnly declare and affirm
do solemnly declare and affirm
that I will support, obey, and defend
that I will support, obey, and defend
the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the United States,
the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania,
the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania,
and the laws and ordinances
and the laws and ordinances
of the Westchester Borough
of the Westchester Borough
and the East Bradford Township.
and the East Bradford Township.
I will uphold, obey, and enforce the law
I will uphold, obey, and enforce the law
without consideration
without consideration
to a person's race, color,
to a person's race, color,
sex,
sex,
religious creed,
religious creed,
sexual orientation,
sexual orientation,
age or national origin,
age or national origin,
ancestry,
ancestry,
handicapped,
handicapped,
or disability.
or disability.
And I will execute the duties of my office
And I will execute the duties of my office
as Chief of Police
as Chief of Police
of the Borough of Westchester, Pennsylvania,
of the Borough of Westchester, Pennsylvania,
with fidelity.
with fidelity.
Amen. We do want our new chief, Chief Joshua Lee, to give remarks, but I just wanted to take a moment to say thank you to all those who helped me choose such a wonderful candidate for Chief of Police. We had a committee of 6. We had Councilperson Lisa Dorsey. We have Sheriff Kevin Dykes. We had East Bradford Township Supervisor Mandy Caitlin. Is she here today, by the way? Okay. We had Senator Carolyn Comita, and I feel like I'm missing someone. We had Mugesh Chaudhry, and we had Stan Zukin, Scott Zukin. All of them helped me come to this decision. So we had a wonderful group of candidates and people who helped to make the selection. And it's so good to know that we just have wonderful people in the borough, wonderful police officers, the men and women who stand here today, that we know that we have good people coming up and Westchester is in good hands, thanks to our predecessors like Chief Bond and Chief Moorhead, and now Chief Lee, for bringing up such fine men and women in the Westchester Police. So thank you all for everything you have done to make this selection process easier. And to now, the one and only who's keeping it short and keeping it sweet, our new Chief of Police, Josh Lee.
Thank you. Thank you, Mayor DeBaptiste. I'm told there's cupcakes in the room behind us when this is all over. I'm not sure we have enough for everybody that came, and for that I apologize, but I'm overwhelmed by the support that I see out here, and thank you all so much for coming, especially considering the weather. And thank anybody that happens to be watching on live stream as well. It truly is an honor. I do have a couple words I'd like to get through. It's mostly thank yous. Please bear with me as we go through. I'm going to do my best to get through this. But it is truly an honor to be installed as the chief of the Westchester Police Department. First and foremost, I thank the men and the women of the Westchester Police, the officers, the communication officers, and the support staff. Your dedication to public service is honorable. No matter what anybody says, no matter what you do it with honor, and I'm proud of that. Thank you to the officers of the Westchester Police especially. Your service does not go unnoticed. It takes a special kind of person to do what you do every day. Please continue to do that. Continue to do it well. Continue to do it with pride. Continue to do it with honor and integrity. To the retired members of the police department, many of you are the reason I'm standing here today. I thank each and every one of you, from the A.J. McCarthy's to the Mike Eulers, to the Tom Gottholds, to the Dave Francis, to the Dave Stewarts, the Ryan Collinses, I'm sure I'm missing others as I look out there, but I owe part of this to each and every one of you. I trust you all knew that before you came, but please know that when you leave. The Westchester police officers, current and retired especially, have paved the way for this department's success. More than that, you've paved the way for this town's success. The borough of Westchester is what it is today, in large part from the sweat that you put in over the last decades. For that, I'm truly grateful. Your sacrifice, your service, your honor, and your resolve is remarkable. Preparing for these remarks, I reviewed the Law Enforcement Code of Ethics. My intention was to memorize it, read it here today, but it's like 350 words. That's like a full page, small print, and I'm not able to do that. But what I take from that Law Enforcement Code of Ethics, all 350 words, narrowed down to just a couple, are honor, duty, faith, justice. And this code of ethics sets the parameters in which we operate in law enforcement. But all of those 350 words can be summed up into one line. I've come up with this on my own. Always strive to do the right thing. As chief of police, that's my promise, the one promise I will make to everybody in this room, to everybody in the community, to everybody that's come before me, to everybody that will come after me. I will always strive to do right by everybody. I will always strive to do the right thing. Speaking of family, there is some of my family here today, which I'd like to recognize. These are the people that are so important to me. I'd like to start with my mom, Ellen, who's over here to my left. Thank you for everything. Thank you for always being there. You are a shining light, a shining example of what it means to be a mother, a grandmother, and to be one of the toughest people that I know, and I love you. My mother and father-in-law are here, Sonia and Charles. Thank you for your care and your support throughout the years. Thank you too for always being there, and thank you for being my number one fans. I love you too. My kids also happen to be here. It's a snow day for them. Instead of playing in the snow, as even 13-year-olds and 11-year-olds are sure to do, they're stuck here listening to their dad ramble on. You're used to that though, right, guys? Well, let me say this. Scarlett, thank you for your passion and your empathy. You're the best big sister, the best daughter, and the best granddaughter anybody could ask for. Miles, thank you for keeping me in line. Thank you for your love and your care and your protective instinct. As far as sons, there's no better. I love both of you more than you'll ever understand or ever know. And thank you. My wife, Brenda, is here also. Thank you for putting me. Let that sink in. Thank you for putting up with me. Thank you for being as beautiful as you are. Thank you for cleaning these kids up before they came in. But more importantly, thank you for your patience and for your love. Thank you for putting up with missed holidays, birthdays, vacations, and midnight shifts. I love you too, more than you will know. I'm sure I've missed a thank you or 2 or 10 out there. I promise again to try to do what is right in everything that I do. I mean it when I say there are cupcakes in the hallway, and thank you for showing up. And I don't have anything more to say other than how honored I am to be here and to be in this position, and how thankful I am for everybody that's shown up. Thank you very much.
Again, thank you all for coming here today. Josh only wanted like a half a dozen people here, so go have at those 6 cupcakes we got.